Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in barely being able to hear the game because the heater is on.
Yay!
Also, we're playing Metroid Fusion.
By the way, did you hear about the new Mortal Kombat movie coming out?
Nope, and honestly don't really care for Mortal Kombat.
Well, here's my view on it. I don't really care about the movies because they don't follow the game at all.
Yeah.
Like, they have not made a live-action version of like Mortal Kombat and followed the games exactly. If they did that, I think it would be a perfect movie.
Yeah.
But because they don't.
Yeah. Speaking of live action, would you like to hear the thing that will depress you most in the universe? So, there's a live action movie that they just cast for. Would you like to take a guess what franchise they're live actioning?
Well, I suppose the worst thing they could ever live action would be SpongeBob.
You're not far off.
No!
No. What they're live action is Powerpuff Girls. Which is pretty high up there in the same fucking vein. Like, you should not do that. Ever.
Hold on. You're telling me
Wait a minute.
they're going to live action Powerpuff Girls?
Yes. The first post I saw about this was like, oh my god, can Craig, the actual guy who created Powerpuff Girls, please get the rights back to this franchise? There's like, no.
I would pay for him to pay for the rights back.
Well, here's the thing. Do you know anything about him? Because there's one big fact about Craig that, I don't even know his last name. Well, I know the last name he should have. Because, do you know who Craig's wife is?
No.
Lauren Faust. I am one of the people who just straight doesn't believe Craig actually made that show. I just believe Lauren Faust made it, and that around that time she wanted to, you know, not release under her name because of stigma, so she just said her husband made it. I'd believe it. I'd fucking believe that happened. Because it's got Lauren Faust energy. So it's like, yeah, Lauren Faust, please buy that for you or your husband, whoever actually made Powerpuff Girls. Oh shit, I'm in lava. That's bad. We should not be in lava.
Fuck.
But yeah, they are making a live-action movie of the show that they just remade to negative criticism because it was shit. Because making the show that you just made shit live-action will totally fix the problems with it instead of, like, hiring the person who originally made it good.
Also, going back to live-action SpongeBob, now before you say, but SpongeBob's already done live-action.
No, he didn't.
Not
he really did.
Not the good way.
No. What they did was they made a movie that was, you know, like 3D animated, and had people in it at one point, but it was still animated. I mean, it was not.
They live action Sandy, like they made her a real squirrel, but that was always a running joke in the show. So
exactly, it's like it wasn't live action in the like. SpongeBob is like literally looks like a fucking sponge throughout the entire show.
If they did that, just give me a gun now.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wait. They're gonna make a live action Powerpuff Girls where it's gonna be 3 actual human fucking beings. How the hell's that gonna work? It won't work!
What, are they all 3 gonna look like Yatu Bobblehead?
Who the fuck knows? They can't make it work! Oh, by the way, I was watching a video about, what game was it? I forget what it was. It was, it was a Yoshi's Island video.
Yeah.
Where they were plugging another speedrun. Because I was watching the speedrun of Yoshi's Island. They were like, go watch this speedrun.
Yeah.
It was for Four Swords Adventures.
Okay.
They were like, go watch this Four Swords Adventure speedrun. So I went and watched that, and they were like, and I guess Four Swords Adventures had a Wii U port.
Oh, that's cool.
Or they were talking about another game that had a Wii U port. But they were like, yeah, the C-stick does, like, remember how I was saying the C-stick sometimes just goes the other way?
Yep.
That happens. They were
Aw,
like,
they
yeah, that's a
kept
thing. Yeah, they were like, that's just a thing. That's how the Wii U controls work. Where if you push one direction, sometimes you'll push it so far that it will actually go backwards on you, and that will count as a push in the other direction. So literally, that is a known problem with the Wii U controls. That it'll just do that. So I do actually have to use the D-pad instead of the C-stick. Because otherwise it will push the other direction and fuck with my controls. So, for anyone who's playing this or any other game on the Wii U gamepad, remember that. Please use the D-pad.
But, yeah, with going back to talking about the Mortal Kombat, like, I know they had, like, very, very old Mortal Kombat movies, and they were live action. But, like I said, guys, they just don't follow the games.
Well, they honestly don't need to. The games don't have to be in the same continuity, but
I know,
they're just not.
but...
Let's just say it this way. It's not that they don't follow the continuity of the games, it's that the continuity they give isn't good.
Yeah, exactly.
They can do whatever the fuck they want, and as long as it was good, people would like it. Like, I don't particularly like the designs of the Detective Pikachu movie, but the Detective Pikachu movie was still good.
Yeah, like...
There it is.
One of the... I know a lot of people would disagree with me on this, but one of the good, like, movie shows I've watched besides Detective Pikachu, it was Hitman.
Yeah. By the way, this is a Chozo statue.
Yes, it is.
It is not a Chozo statue. It's an axe. It's shootings.
It's a purple one.
Yeah, this, by the way, is called a core axe. These are used pretty
It's
much...
HAL 9000.
These are used pretty much exclusively whenever you get a beam upgrade. You got Charge Beam. We can now do the main known thing in this game. Charge your fucking blast.
And then just shoot people off screen.
Yeah. By the way, Charge Beam is strong in this game, or at least I think it's strong. It's as strong as, if not stronger than missiles. They literally have to upgrade your missiles later in this game because the Charge Beam is stronger than it, and enemies start resisting, like, the missiles because they're that is one shot. It one-shots them. The missiles also one-shot them. I'm pretty sure there are some enemies that will be one-shot by the Charge Beam and take 2 missiles.
What?
Yeah, the starting missiles are so fucking weak that, you know, they have to upgrade the missiles.
They were so weak, we actually found upgrades.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that is not a spoiler for anyone who's saying, oh, it's a spoiler if they upgrade the missiles. Super missiles are in almost every game. It's not a spoiler that we're gonna get super missiles.
Spoiler alert, you get stronger missiles.
Yeah. If you think it is, play a Metroid game. If this is your first Metroid game, apologies.
What Metroid game would you recommend people start out with?
That depends. It depends on, by the way, I can get this.
Oh yeah?
It's a pain in the ass, though.
Oh, I hate going back and forth, jumping up.
Wall jumping.
Shit.
Damn it. The problem is you have to press A on the frame you're touching the wall, because if you don't, you fall away from the wall. Like, it's literally, it's not frame perfect, but it's pretty frame perfect. Okay, got that.
Do you get the spider ball in this game?
No, Spider Ball is only in, like, a couple games. It's not a recurring item. Usually because it causes a lot more problems than it solves. Because the problem with the Spider Ball is that it means that any spot on the map could possibly have a secret bomb location. And that's ass.
Yeah,
so
we remember that from Metroid 2.
Yes, and that's the reason why it's not a thing in most games. because of Metroid 2. By the way, I did just get a red X from these. Sometimes you can just get red X from random X instead of just the doors.
Oh, okay.
It's, interesting. I like it. Sorry that we're not talking as much about the game today, guys, but we kind of had other things to talk about, like terrible live-action movies. Fuck you. Fuck
Like,
you.
I would agree with everyone that there are things that shouldn't be live action. But
Yes.
unless you can show me that you can make it work,
Well,
it really doesn't need to
I'll
be.
say it this way. It's not about things not... It's not that there are things that shouldn't be live action. It's that things that are live action should have something in them that's made better by them being live action. What improvements can you make to Powerpuff Girls by making them real people? Nothing.
Atmospheric stabilizers online.
Woo!
Hello there, Dave. Are you enjoying the game today?
I'm pretty sure my name is Samus because I said that already. Please listen to me when I tell you what my name is.
Okay, Dave sus. But many X have already made it into the sectors, it seems.
Oh, great.
In particular, your face.
Oh, that's
Sector
not...
2, the tropical island known as Hawaii. Habitat. None. Shows abnormalities.
Abnormalities.
Either
which is...
or.
Yeah, they're basically...
They're basically the same.
But one of them's more wordy.
I suspect the X Factor entered this sector with the help of our...
I'm pretty sure no one knows what the X Factor is. Didn't that show finally get canceled?
I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure that show's dead now.
Unseen saboteur. He or it may
I
be
like
an
the fact that it's
or
not
now.
he or she. There is no chances this thing is female. It's either a male or it's a it.
Look, if it has a dick, it's a male.
Yeah, by the way, guys, they, like... okay, I'm gonna get slightly political for a second. I like they as a singular pronoun for genderless, but I also hate it because it fucks with grammar. Because they is also plural. So if you say they, like for example, right here, it would be much better to say they may be in TRO now. However, when you say that, you don't know how many people there are.
How many?
Is it one person who's gender, like, fluid? Or is it multiple people? There's no way to know. So, if we're gonna use they as a singular pronoun, can we please come up with something other than they for the plural pronoun? Or vice versa? Can we please not share a pronoun for one and multiple people at the same time? Please.
I'd say since this is a
grammar Nazis of the world, please do not get pissed off at gender fluid people for using they. Please get pissed off at the English language for not having a genderless pronoun. And also, please fix this problem by creating a new pronoun.
I'd say since this is a ship and many workers work here, I'd say it's multiple people.
Yes, but that's not what they're talking about in this context, which is the problem.
Whatever. Samus, get over there.
Get over there.
We need to put an end to this.
Well, given the fact this game
You're
is much
right.
longer than this, I don't think that's going to happen.
Start moving. I'll doctor brief you at the TRO navigation system.
Yeah. In this game, rather than like have you find map rooms throughout the map, they just give you the map room at the very beginning, which is also the talking to the computer room.
You're welcome.
As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. A lot of people are mad about that though, because they're like, but then it's not an unlock wide and you find it's just part of the story. My thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end our orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer,
I
too.
will leave you to prepare.
You're not here, you're only in the navigation rooms.
You're on the main deck.
No, I'm on the lower deck.
You're on the lower main deck?
The main lower... Yeah, it's... Technically that's the main deck, but this is the place... This is basically an intermediate area that connects all the decks.
Okay,
So
so
we're
the
now
main
on the
deck
lower
is to the north, and the rec room is to the east, and the refrigeration room is also to the east. Where the fuck am I?
Okay, see, that doesn't make sense. The reason that joke made sense is because north was, like, West City was to the north, which was like, okay, you turn the map. North City is to the east. Okay, that still makes sense. East City is also north. What? What kind of fucking Taurus are we standing on?
I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur, Samus.
It's an X mimicking you.
It's an X mimicking you. I've named it S-A-X
Yes.
for sex.
No, it stands for Samus Aran X. Also, is it Samus Aran or Samus Aran? Debate in the chat. I'm going to say Aran for the rest of the series.
I also say Aaron. I believe the S-A-X came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay.
Great.
Mighty interesting. That explosion breached the capsules containing all of the X that started this disaster. But the sax is
please don't say
definitely
that. That's stupid.
our biggest worry right now. The sax is mimicking.
It's
you.
literally not any longer to say SAX.
I know. You can't face it. If you see the saxophone,
I'll stab
just
you.
run. Don't apostrophe.
No.
You are still very valuable.
Vulnerable.
Either or.
No, this one's
To the
not
cold,
in either or.
Comma, and
You're not
unexpected
valuable to the
side
cold.
Dash. Effect of the Metroid vaccine period. Like Metroid's comma, you can be...
Okay, look, the joke was funny for certain characters. It's not funny anywhere else.
You can be frozen 3 by the ice beam period.
I'm gonna not let you talk anymore if you don't stop.
Of course, the sax is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run.
We'll run, alright. There'll be a lot of running in this game.
HQ says they have bomb data
Thank
ready
God.
in the data room. Get it? Data?
Yes.
Bombs will help you find a way out if the SA-X traps you.
I'll give you that one and only that one.
The data room is here, but
It's
you
sealed
fuck.
by a level 1 hatch.
You'll have to find the security room and release the pressure.
Yeah, in
The
this
level 1
game,
locks.
in order to make sure the place is secure, even the computer does not know where the security rooms are.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because then no one can unlock them.
Yeah.
You just have to know where they are.
But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. That's if you've played the game before, then you're fine.
Yeah, this is just them saying exactly what they just said.
Keep an eye out for the sax.
By the way, I love this map because this is literally that tiny fucking enemy. Like, it literally is just like one of the tiny fucking enemies from the games. It's a very small map. But, let's see how small it stays. Also these guys.
Red shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, these are red shoes, alright. And, now just imagine if the red shoes in, Zelda turned into, like, terrifying monsters later in the game.
Then caterpillars.
Yes. Well, I think actually they're, what are the names of the one caterpillars that aren't caterpillars?
Moths?
Yeah, the moth caterpillars. They aren't called caterpillars. I just don't know what they're called. Because we have some of those around here. They're around in the summer.
Yeah.
But they're not caterpillars.
They're used for fishing. I don't remember.
I would not use those for fishing, but yes. By the way, we found the security room. We'll be back here later. Security level 1 has been unlocked. Blue hatches are now usable. Perfect. None of that shade.
Yeah, it's this. It's... I have a name.
When even the internet doesn't want to give you a name. Yeah, see, so these get killed in one thing. Yeah, these right here are these enemies. It takes 2 shots of missiles to kill them, 1 charge.
Webworm? No.
Never heard that before.
We have.
I know there's silkworms, but
that might be it.
those are like a different thing entirely, I think. Bomb data! We can now use more bombs. Thank God. We can now do things in the game, guys. Uh-oh. Something's happened. Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
That's problematic.
That was dramatic.
Our exit has been destroyed. Well, guess we're gonna have to find another way out. Oh, bomb data. Sorry,
By find, we mean, follow you to the way out.
And by find, we mean go exactly where it is, because it's right. Going down, down in an earlier round. Save room. Let's see how many times I actually die in this game. Because I've played this enough that dying is, optional.
Meaningless.
It's meaningless. No, it has meaning, it's just, optional. There it is. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Fine, I'm not gonna kill you then.
No, here's another live action movie. How about we do another live action Scooby-Doo movie?
Those weren't bad. The first two were fine.
Yeah, and then the ones after.
The first 2 were fine.
Yeah,
For everyone who hated those 2 movies, I do not understand you.
I don't
People
get that.
hated those first 2 Scooby-Doo movies. It's like, why? What the hell was wrong with them?
Okay, for the second one I understand, because I didn't like when they made Scrappy-Doo the bad guy. I'm like,
That was the first one.
that was...
The first one was that.
Right,
The second one.
Yeah, the second one was much better.
Yeah. See, I didn't mind that, though, because I was like, Scrappy-Doo was annoying. Like, people hated Scrappy-Doo. So it's just like, okay, fine. You hate him? We'll make him a fucking villain then. We didn't hate him that much. We hate that you made him the villain. You said you didn't want him. Well, we want him to not be the... Thank you.
Puppy power!
Yeah.
But I like Scrappy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one is, this one's easy. There we go.
But, no, the live-action Scooby-Doo movies I don't want to watch are anything
The
after
new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Velma and Daphne movie, I'm like, okay, so she's the geek and she's the cheerleader, moving on.
Yeah. I still keep forgetting they made a 3rd one.
Yeah, they did make... I think they made a 3rd and a 4th.
Well, I thought the 4th one was the remake. It was that, like, I think it was called Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated or something. It was that one...
I think that was 3.
No, I think that was 4. I'm gonna go in this room. I technically don't have to go in here yet, but I'm just gonna go in here now.
Yeah, love action.
Save room. Still not using you. Love Action is the sequel to Love Live.
Sounds about right.
Oh no, wait, it's Love Live, Love Camera, Love Action.
Okay, so Scooby-Doo, the movie, Scooby-Doo, Monsters Unleashed is the second.
Yes.
Scooby-Doo, The Mystery Begins is the 3rd movie.
Okay, that is the 3rd. Okay.
and deafening them as well. And apparently it actually technically is a prequel to the trilogy.
Yeah, but the third one wasn't even part of the trilogy, technically. It was just completely, like, rebooted that. Just get this so that we can have all these rooms. I'm not going to show you what's over there, guys, because we're about to go in there.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is just the name of
the whole thing. The whole live action.
No, it's just...
It's the first one.
No, that's just what they... That's the team, that's...
I swore they called one Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
No.
Interesting.
Well, if they did, it was like a one animated movie.
Oh, hello. Hello. Who are you? And why are you about to die? Oh. You don't normally do that.
No. Yeah, it... Scooby-Doo... Oh, that's why. It looks like the newest movie coming out.
Oh, it's called that. Okay, that's
Sorry,
why.
it already came out.
Well, yeah, that's why. So I was like, I swear there was one called that.
But, it's also the name of Fred's company.
Yes, I knew Mystery Incorporated was their company. That was not confusing on any level.
But yeah, 2020 film is called Mystery Incorporated.
Gotcha. The interesting thing is you can't actually kill these things with anything but missiles. Like, you can't even use the charge beam, even though it's stronger. They're only weak to missiles.
High jump and jump ball.
Yeah. A lot of these games have just started merging high jump and jump ball into one ability because they're like, fuck it. We do not need two abilities for this shit. Okay, and that was, I literally don't even know what the name of that boss is.
It looked weak.
Yeah, I actually don't know the name of a lot of these bosses, because I haven't looked them up, but it was just a tree. Okay, can't go up there.
Are those just shells?
Well, that's bad. So we're gonna have to go around.
There's always another one.
There is.
Oh, I think I know this scene. Oh, that's sus weird.
Yeah, heartbeat sound. Very atmospheric. Again, remember, this game is horror. This is technically a horror game.
Interesting.
Like, this is one of the few Metroid games that was designed to be a horror game. I could actually go back and get, like, another missile upgrade, but it takes so long to get, it's actually faster later. I'm gonna do that.
But, yeah, I think I've seen a playthrough of this game, or something, because I remember that.
Yeah, it's pretty well known. Well, it might be the video I showed you, because I think I showed you a video about this. But, or at least I've seen a video about this, so. Yep, they're in their metamorphosis stage.
Can't kill them.
No, they're immortal.
Right now.
They're basically metapods, and they've used Harden 37,000 times.
Metapod.
Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. We will come back next time and continue on in Metroid Fusion, and actually leave Sector 2. We just went through 2 sectors in one video. Anyways, until then, everyone remember, the future is very uncertain, but what is certain is this game is easy and fast, and you guys are awesome. There'll be more Tubers Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.